Alright, hey guys, so I'm gonna first say thanks to all of my amazing subs. Y'all are the best. Y'all don't say crazy things just to, I don't know what the deal is, but I'm not gonna dwell on that because we have extremely big news right now. It actually looks like it might be worse than war. Things just overnight, and the past couple days have been in the works, and it's horrible for America, like really bad. And to all the people that I just want to get this out of the way, all the people that you don't, if you have cognitive dissonance and you just don't want to accept the truth, that's fine. Maybe you should do some research, or just like not leave a comment. Because I love comments that have like actual questions, like, oh, I don't understand this, why would this happen, blah blah blah. Not, you're an idiot, are you high, you're this and that. That's ignorant. That is very, you talk about liberals, I'm sure, and then you want to go and act the same way. This is real news. If you can't handle the truth, then you can just keep sleeping. Okay, so moving right along. Big developments with Venezuela, Saudi Arabia, China, Russia, Iran. Y'all, let's just get to it. So we ignorantly thought that we were going to be able to control Venezuela. We thought, when I say we, I mean our government. Our government thought at this time we would be in charge of Venezuela's oil, like we've done to so many other countries. But that didn't go the way it didn't go. It didn't fly. And I'm gonna talk about that. If y'all remember that missionary, that Mormon missionary, I'm gonna talk about him in just a minute. Okay, so this is what's going on. First, we have, I don't know if you haven't watched all my videos, I've talked about Russia and Iran getting together and making a cryptocurrency in order to bypass the sanctions that we placed on Venezuela. And they're still working on that, from what I understand, but it's happening for sure. Venezuela also has their own cryptocurrency, which is called the Petro. It's backed by their Petro, and I'm going to tell you about that at the end, that it might be something you want to invest in. But okay, moving right along. Alright, so how did this happen? What happened? Oh my gosh, let's go through the stuff. That's not what I want to go to. So essentially what occurred is nobody took our side. And they know Venezuela has all of the oil. So us overthrowing Venezuela, President Maduro, was not happening. And so Saudi Arabia, our allies, Saudi Arabia, they're great allies to have, but they are. We asked, look, down here we have President Trump just spoke to King Solomon of Saudi Arabia and explained to him that because of the turmoil and dysfunction in Iran and Venezuela, I'm asking Saudi Arabia to increase oil production, maybe up to 2 million barrels, to make up the differences. Prices are too high. Well, Saudi Arabia said no. They're not doing it because they see what's going on. They see that Venezuela's where it needs to be, and they essentially said, F you to the United States. This is not good. And so that happened. China this is how it all started, essentially. China floated Venezuela $5 billion to get all of their stuff back online. Yeah. So, y'all, we're very screwed. What this means for us, well, probably by the end of the year, at least I would say like $5 a gallon gas. By next year, probably $10 a gallon gas. Because yes, we export oil. We have some reserves here, but the big oil companies don't give a crap about us. Because what's going to happen is the oil prices are going to go up. The selfish, greedy Chevron, Conoco, this and that, they don't care. It's all about the bottom line, which, I mean, as a business person, that's what it is. But they'll sell to the highest bidder, and it's not going to be us, you know, or they're just going to keep it at that price. It'll probably be over 120 a barrel. Projections are not looking good for us. It's not good, guys. I don't even, let me see. Let me close out the ones I've already looked at. So then, you know, the Venezuelan president last month accused the U.S. of attempts to corrupt top oil execs, which we were. I mean, we were. That was part of it. We were trying to overthrow their government. And that's where the Mormon missionary camp comes in. This is not 100% confirmed because nobody is going to say yes, he was CIA, but yes, he was CIA or Black Ops of some sort. Okay? And there were multiple people down there to try to overthrow Maduro. That's why he was in jail. Not because they just lock up missionaries. That would be absolutely absurd. He actually was arrested for terrorism. And you see all this? He has multiple IDs, tons of money, these passports, all of this stuff. Multiple, he had an AK, an AR. I like to shoot too, don't get me wrong. But he's on a mission trip, supposedly. And this is what he has? Wait, it gets better. He had a freaking hand grenade. You gonna tell me a Mormon missionary has a hand grenade while he's doing mission trips? No. And they're not stupid either. So that's why, you know, it was all covered up like, oh, Trump got him back from Venezuela, that mean dictator. That mean dictator was going to be murdered by our Black Ops people. Essentially what they did to Gaddafi in Libya. And, you know, now granted, I highly doubt that even his family knows what he was doing. So don't go like harass them or anything like that. But that plays a part in this is what I'm getting the point to. So here we go with Iran and Russia developing their cryptocurrencies in order to get around our sanctions. I talked about this months ago whenever they announced it. To get around the central banks, the Rothschild banks, because that's smart. That's what we need to be doing. But no, we're too wrapped up in the elitist BS that's the only way that we are going to save this country, is to get out of all of that. And their petro cryptocurrency, they began selling it back in February to their people, and now they're even using it to build houses for their homeless people. Tell me, is that a dictator? A dictator giving homeless people homes? Really? I mean, no. Side note, not financial advice, but I would invest in this. Not financial advice, just an opinion, because this is going to skyrocket. It will probably be worth more than silver, gold. It's going to skyrocket. It is backed by their petro, but look into it. Y'all, and for the first time, the PDVSA is showing. I'm sorry, I never use this thing because it always acts crazy. The PDVSA, oh, they signed the agreement with joint ventures to reactivate the wells in the Western Zone. So Saudi Arabia saw all this happening, and they were like, okay, yeah, we were friends for a while, but gotta go. Check you later. And they bounced. And because they're reconnecting all the wells in Venezuela. Also, the UN went crawling back. I mean, they're like, yeah, you know, we're gonna overthrow you, possibly try to kill you, President Maduro, but please, please, please let us in on your deal. And he didn't just say, yeah, of course. He said, it's on a contingency basis. Where is that? Oh, the PDVSA bonds are up for the first time in a long time. So all the people that were saying, oh, Venezuela's broke and this and that in my comments, please do some research before you comment something like that. Come on. Oop, I think I closed the wrong one, but that's fine. But wait, it gets even bigger, y'all. Ford is reopening their production plant in Venezuela. LG is opening a production plant in Venezuela. Y'all, this all just like happened. Bam, bam, bam. Here we go. Oh, I showed y'all that. $5 billion. And people were like, oh no, that's crazy. You're crazy. You're off your rocker. Am I? Am I? There we go again. Saudi Arabia won't be bringing the 2 million barrels online from here, which President Trump asked for. They said no, not happening. They played with us too long and they said, time to go. Oh, y'all, this is, let me see. Oh, this is what I want to talk about. You know, we keep hearing about all of these 40,000 indictments, sealed indictments all over the place. Sealed indictments. But what about the sealed indictments? Well, they're still sealed. That's the problem. All of these corrupt politicians that we had are not getting arrested as of anything that I know. But you know what they are doing in Venezuela? They are arresting them. Over 1,000 corrupt executives have been arrested for their shady dealings with the oil industries. You know, lobbying, doing all this stuff that our politicians do here. You can read about it on here. But they're actually arresting people. They're not playing around talking about sealed indictments. We're gonna arrest them, lock them up. No, they're actually locked up. And that's the thing. We keep hoping and wishing and nothing's happening. And we're talking about other countries and nothing's going on. Okay? So we need to stand up and say enough is enough. Oh, here's that Bitcoin. Yep. I mean, y'all, it's not good. You know, even $5 a gallon is going to be detrimental for a lot of families. Now, it's hard for me to, I'm still upset about it, but pretty much everybody I know here works in the oil and gas industry. So it's actually not that bad for us, but it sucks for everybody else. And we did this to ourselves. Trump tried to bluff, tried to overthrow, and not really just Trump, because the original sanctions were by Obama. But Trump doubled down on them, thinking it would actually work. But not just Trump either. Y'all have to understand there are more people involved. There are people above even Trump. And the UN, the UN crawling back to Maduro saying, please let us in, please. Where is that one? Dang it. This is a lot harder than I thought. Oh. Well, they denounced the campaign by Washington. And somebody on Twitter yesterday said, well, Maduro has been impeached. And he had like a blue check. That means he was like somebody. People are, the propaganda, and the propaganda is going to continue, y'all. It will continue, I promise you, because the Republicans are everybody really, because everybody's at fault. Obama put it in, this and that, but they're going to keep covering it up. Don't let them fool you. This is legit, and it's happening, and we need to step up. And for everybody that was saying, oh, Trump never said anything about invading Venezuela, he has for months, y'all. He has. It doesn't please me to say any of this. And it's not just Trump. There's people that go into the presidency thinking they actually are going to be the president and they can actually make decisions, and that's not really how it works. Unfortunately, that's how it should work, and that's what we need to start holding them accountable for. We can't just continue to allow them to do this. Oh, I want to talk to y'all about this. This is so amazing, especially when everybody's saying, oh, the people in Venezuela are eating dogs. Somebody really posted that on one of my comments. They're eating dogs, they're starving. Really? No, they're not. And then they have this amazing committee that they're the progress of Plan 50. And what they do is they sit down and they plan the 50 most used items, all of your essentials, toilet paper, toothpaste, all of these, and they set a set price. And that's how much they're gonna be all over. And that's to help out the people that are on fixed incomes and things like that. It's absolutely amazing. It's, like, what do we have here? We have the priorities are coffee, sugar, rice, pasta, beans, meat, milk, white cheese, ham, mayonnaise, chicken, fish, and it's at a set price. It's like if you were in the military, we had the commissary or the PX, whichever branch you were in, and that's how, everything was essentially set price. Every month when you would go, it was essentially the same price every single month, as long as you got like the same items, because they kept the prices, to where you can make a budget. It doesn't fluctuate just because like Walmart comes in and wants to like screw everybody over, and it just starts charging outrageous amounts. Just using Walmart as an example. Okay, let me see. Venezuela Petro. Yeah, oil-backed cryptocurrency. That's an amazing idea. But we have to start speaking up. The Q nonsense. Do y'all now see what's going on? It is perpetrated for us to be asleep. And we need to hold our mainstream media accountable. It's ridiculous. And I want to make another point there was many Q posts that said, we're gonna overthrow the Rothschilds, blah blah blah. Yeah, they suck and they need to be. But I want y'all to do something. I want you to look this guy up. Wilbur Ross. And comment what you find about him. I've already given y'all enough bad news, so I'd rather not like tell y'all too much more, because it hurts. This sucks. This sucks to even have to talk about this stuff. This doesn't have anything to do with that, but this, I'm gonna have to do a whole video on this. Just look into this. It has to do with a lot of things that I can't say because those videos get automatically flagged. That's all I'll say about that. But that's what's going on right now. I'm gonna keep you updated. Y'all like, sub, share. I'm so censored. It's crazy. Like it is really crazy how they demonetize videos that I'm just talking about news. So silly. So we're being censored hard. They don't want us to know the truth. And we sit there and laugh about, you know, that movie about North Korea. It's like, oh, they have all this propaganda videos and stuff like this. And y'all, America has turned into that. I mean, that's what happens when only a handful of people own everything. Like Monsanto, the Rothschilds, the this, the that, you know, Jeff Bezos. When only a handful of people own everything, that's what happens. And I know I said I was going to put the Abby Martin video in here, but I'm gonna have to do that next because this all came up and it's crazy, y'all. And you know, because I'm censored and everything. Oh, y'all want me to show y'all? Because I put this on my Twitter, and so I'll go ahead and show y'all. Because I challenged all the Q people to do this, and of course none of them did it, because I'm tired of them ripping people off. And yes, it sucks to know that you were duped. I understand that, so don't get all in a hissy. I'm not making fun of anybody. It sucks. This was my most recent one. So I said, for all the haters that think we are speaking truth for any type of money, this is the total of what I have made with 10,000 subs. Well, I had like 11,000 until all the QTubers just jumped off because I wouldn't talk about, I was against Q. But anyway, they continue the charade of the Q cash cow that's obvious psyop, like Patriot Soapbox, Jordan Sather, Dustin Nemo, Spraying Medic, and many more. Yeah, of course it would be amazing to make extra money since I spend so much time doing this. Legit truthers, we do extensive research. But anyway, I'm just reading my thing here. I would much rather be cash poor than morally bankrupt, and we all know YouTube shadow bans most of the real truth anyway. So I would like to show you how much I've made with my 215 videos I've done, and I challenge all the QTubers to do this as well. And no, this is not in a month. This is in a year. You see this number right here? I know, I'm not supposed to even show this. Whatever. They screw me, so I'll screw the $30. That would be it. You can't even make a cash out with $30. And I'll even show you how much through, you know, over all, like, you know, within, since I've had Buy Me Coffee, $360. So that's about like $1 a video. And I'm not, I know people are like, oh, y'all, I do this so people can actually get the truth. You know, we have mainstream media, oh, in my grunt style, $25. But I'm grateful for anything that I ever received. It was just a point that I was making, and I did that yesterday, and so then I posted this. I figured that nobody would take me up on my challenge, and I put this. But yeah, if you know, of course, you know, if you want to buy grunt style or tactical gear, y'all, there's so much great stuff. And I still have my makeup. If you know, or skincare, you need anything, y'all just don't hesitate to comment, send me a message in Twitter, whatever. But I'll be waiting for their comments. I don't think they'll comment. But y'all have a great day, and we're gonna see how this goes. All right, bye guys.